All right, hey everybody. This is the very first episode of All of the Gold podcast.
That's right. That's right. All the gold.
All the gold, all the time.
That's right. I like that one. All the
Hey,
gold
there you
all
go.
the time. Right,
All the
right, right,
gold.
right.
See, I knew it would come up like that. So today we're going to do is give y'all a quick introduction of us, what brought us into wrestling, and then we're going to view tonight's 2025 Warrior Rumble. This was a crazy night.
Yo, crazy. When I say crazy, the last 10 minutes of this Royal Rumble had me on the edge of my seat. Like,
Same.
and that's been it's been a long time since I've been on the edge of my seat watching Royal Rumble. So
I
yeah,
agree. Speaking of, we'll get back to that. Speaking of
right, right.
education, let's tell the audience what brought us into wrestling. You go first. What brought you into wrestling?
Man, let me tell you, man. I remember Saturday night, not even Saturday. Remember what was that? What was the show on Saturday mornings? Um
Superstars.
Superstars on
Yes.
Saturday morning, man,
Yes.
back in like the late '80s, man. I've been a fan.
Uh,
I've been a fan since I was like out the womb, and you might as well say I was a fan inside the womb, man. Because wrestling, I've been watching wrestling my whole life, man, since like '86, man, on up.
yeah. I
Yeah,
love that. I love that.
so
I
like,
love
but
that.
real talk, man, like it's just the showmanship. You know what I'm saying? Like it always been a part of my life. You know what I'm saying? I can't shake it no matter what. I've been glued to the TV ever since. You know, so it is what it is. It's WWE blood in my veins right now.
That's a bloodline. I love
Yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah. Right, right,
Perfect. 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 I'm gonna say for me, which is a funny story. So if y'all don't know, we grew up together in the
right,
same neighborhood back in the day.
right, right, right,
My grandma got me into wrestling.
right.
It was a match she was watching. It was Hulk Hogan and I forget. I can't remember who the other person was. And I was maybe about 5 or 6, just
Right.
walking past, and I was like, "Grandma, what you watching?" She was just into it, like, "Oh, go, 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 go."
Yeah.
She said, "Come in, sit next to me." I've been hooked ever since. The
Right.
golden era of wrestling: Hulk Hogan, Macho Man, Ultimate Warrior, Heart Foundation, The
Oh yeah.
Rockers. Transition to the new generation era: Bret
Ration.
Hart,
Right.
Shawn Michaels. Then you got the Attitude era. Then you got the PG era. I
Yeah.
I know we both agree on this. I feel like this era right now is just
It's
it's been great.
it's like right here, yo. It's like up. It's like hitting the 10. You know how the thermometer be like it's about to burst. That's how it is for me. This
Yeah,
right. Ever since I'm gonna be honest with you. Ever since Vince, and I'm not undermining his achievements, what he done, because without Vince, it wouldn't be any WWE.
right.
But ever since, because you know how somebody's like, how can I say, they're out of the time, they're out of touch a little bit. Ever
Yeah,
since ever since he left, man, you just see the climb for different superstars. You see a different attitude within the company. Yeah, it's just amazing to see.
yeah. I'm with
Right,
you on that. Yeah, I do feel like before Triple H really took over, I feel like there was a time where things were kind of getting kind of stale,
right.
and it felt like watching Monday Night Raw felt like a chore, and it felt
Yo,
like when those
yeah,
3 hours are like. I just watched the YouTube highlights. I would say over the past 3 to 4 years, it's been entertaining.
yeah,
And they've been killing it,
killing
especially
it.
last year. With the whole Cody Rhodes finish the
Right,
story, Rock came
right.
back heel. You got a Roman Reigns. It's been entertaining, and tonight
And see,
was perfect.
this is like this cultivates everything that you just saying. Like it's just been different because who
Yeah,
was expecting Jay Uso?
no,
Who was expecting
no.
Jey Uso to come out on top of out the Rumble, as the winner? Like, come on, dude. Like nobody was expecting. So I was like, you know what? Before I get on the stream, I gotta go find my main event hat, and I found it. I was like, yo,
That was
yeah,
perfect.
yeah, yeah,
I
for sure.
wasn't suspecting that. So
Right.
we can go right into this is our first PLE
Mm-hmm.
review. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go match by match. We also
Right.
gonna go by our predictions. I have a list. Derek has a list. We're
Right.
gonna go like the thought people that we thought was gonna come out, the surprise interest,
Right.
everything, even like a match rating, like what we thought.
Right.
And of course, in the episode, we're gonna do our superstar of the month for
Yeah.
one that we think. So let's kick it off. The start of it. I like how it started.
Well, before we kick it off, let's do our prediction that we thought.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
you go first. You go
All
first. I'm
right,
gonna pull
cool. All
mine
right.
up.
All right, here we go.
All right.
I'm gonna go down the list. I'm going
Huh?
backwards. I say it for the men's Royal Rumble. I picked John Cena to win.
Right.
I felt like at the time they were going with the story of one more time, let him get his 17 title run of the
Mm-hmm.
world championship. That's what I felt like they were going with. He
You
didn't
damn
win.
near came close though. You came
He came
close.
close. But here's my
Right.
thing. I just thought about this. I feel like they're getting ready to do a storyline where he been losing for the past 5 years.
Hey, look, come on. We already know what's happening, man. Elimination
Yeah.
Chamber in March on
Yeah.
my birthday, March 1st. So
Oh yeah. Yeah.
yeah, for sure.
That's,
So
yeah.
yeah, most definitely. You know what's going to happen, man.
Yeah. And I picked surprise entrance. I picked The Rock as a surprise entrance.
Oh yeah, yep, you did. That's right. I was looking for him too. I was like,
It's like number 30, and I was just like, that wouldn't make sense. But I was like, Logan Paul came out. I was like, oh, okay.
Oh yeah, it was a wrap. He came. I was like, ugh.
Ah, see it. That's it. Okay, okay.
I
Ain't
tell
nothing
you
wrong.
what, I wish. I don't know if you remember this. It was 1 year. Tell me if I'm lying. If I can remember correctly, it was 1 year. It was a 40-man Royal Rumble.
It was. It was.
Was it the same year Alberto Del Rio won, or he was Alberto Del Rio the champion?
Yeah, it was. It was a
It
40.
was a 40-man Rumble. I knew I wasn't tripping, y'all. I was like,
Yeah, I
yeah,
remember saying that. They
yeah.
done it once. I feel like they done one. They only
They
did it
did it
one
once,
time.
and I think they
Yeah,
did it with the great. I think they did it with, if I'm not mistaken, the greatest Royal Rumble too in Saudi Arabia.
yeah. That's when Titus O'Neil slid under the ring.
Yep. That's it. I
That's,
prefer that. I'll be honest with you, I prefer a 40-man Rumble though. I'm not gonna lie, because the Royal Rumble, to me, the Royal Rumble is like the pinnacle for me for PLEs. That's my favorite PLE. So
okay.
and then WrestleMania comes right after that. It used to be WrestleMania then Royal Rumble, but I just love the Royal Rumble more than anything. So
I love it too because Royal Rumble is always a few
unpredictable.
surprises. You never know.
Yep.
So that's now that I think about it, I'm not mad at this the outcome because it's different.
Right.
Nobody's expected this. This is different. I like it though. See what I got. I got for the women's Royal Rumble. I picked Charlotte Flair to win.
Okay.
I was right on that one. And for some reason, for me, when she came out, her interest took longer than usual. I was like, yeah, she
Mm-hmm.
win. She gonna win this.
Right.
I feel like they're gonna do Charlotte Flair versus Tiffany Stratton at WrestleMania.
Uh-huh.
I would hope she will put Tiffany Stratton over.
Right.
That's my hope. I think that would be like the good thing to do. That's
Yeah.
my hope.
That
You
would
know?
be the great thing to do. We can hope and dream, but you know how it's Charlotte. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
you know what to expect with her. So
yeah,
I'm saying.
yeah. That's true. Because Charlotte Flair is like the Kansas
Right.
City Chiefs, and she had red on, so it's like that's
That's right.
exactly what that's like. What else I
Right.
got? I got Cody versus Kevin Owens.
Uh-huh.
I feel like I knew Cody's going to win. Here's my thing. This is an unpopular opinion. I'm saying this anyway. I do feel like at some point his title reign is kind of predictable at times.
Uh-huh.
I feel like it's kind of obvious he's going to win every single time.
Right.
I feel like that there is no real threat to him losing the belt.
Mm-hmm.
I'd rather have him chase the title than just have the title and keep on winning for the next year and a half. I do
Absolutely.
feel like at some point he needs to drop the belt because I do feel like his character would be stronger if he's chasing for the title. You know, he's chasing like a
Right.
major heel. You know what I'm saying? What else? Oh, tag team championship. I picked the Motor City Machine Guns to win that
Mm-hmm.
match. I thought they was going to win, but that was a pretty entertaining match.
Mm-hmm.
We're going into deep details of that later, but the ending really surprised me. So that's what I got for my
Right.
predictions. What you got?
Well, for the women's Royal Rumble, I think I picked Charlotte. If I'm not mistaken, I picked Charlotte as well. And you know what? The women's Royal Rumble, we're gonna go into more of that. But this is just our predictions, what we're just reviewing right now.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I picked Charlotte for the women's Royal Rumble. For the tag team match, I was disappointed a little bit, but I did pick. I think I picked DIY to come out on top.
Yeah.
And then we had Cody and Kevin. Of course, Cody. Like you said, Cody's title reign has been kind of like, eh. I just don't think they know how to book him. To me, in my opinion, I think Cody would be a better heel then he would be good guy. But he's selling more merch as a good guy, so I understand. The men's Royal Rumble, I didn't have Jay. I had CM Punk. I had CM Punk winning. Yeah. I mean, it was so like everybody, the people was chanting. It was like CM Punk, he's all over the media. This surprised me, yo. Jay surprised me. So this even made it even more exciting for me, because just to see him come out like somebody that nobody had in their card, like to just come out on top and win. You sit back and be like, that guy? Yeah. So that surprised me.
I could see that. Yeah, I definitely agree. Like that was a huge surprise. So what we're gonna do for every PLE, we're gonna do our predictions. We're gonna go over. We got a few things right. We both agree on Women's Royal Rumble.
Cool. I got some breaking news. John Cena just announced himself for the Elimination Chamber. Breaking.
Oh wow.
Yeah. See, I got the post show playing in the background.
I'm looking at it too, but I'm reading the words. And I just have my head down.
Right.
See. This is what I think they're going to do. The storyline.
Right.
Like he's been losing so much. I see him going against Gunther for the title.
Right.
That's what I see. But we'll carry into that.
Now, okay. So okay. Before you go any further, you say you see him going against Gunther for the title, but don't Jay and Gunther have something going on for they had a little beef? Remember from Saturday night's main event from last week?
They did.
Yeah.
They did. See, I don't think about that. They did. So what if they did Jay, Gunther, Cena versus Cody Rhodes?
That could be it.
I think Cena versus Cody Rhodes could be.
That could be it.
That could be it.
But I'm seeing Punk. I'm seeing CM Punk versus Cody Rhodes for WrestleMania. I'm seeing it. For some reason, I'm seeing that. And I can see Roman versus Seth for like a little side match. For 1 year, Roman is not in the main event of WrestleMania unless they do a co-main event.
The way everything ended and the way they built it up, it seemed like they're going that direction.
Right.
That will make sense. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, I like that. Off my train of thought, it'll come back to me. But yeah, that makes a lot of sense, because there is the whole CM Punk thing with the favor.
Right.
So there's a storyline part that's not.
You know what I'm saying? You still got these wheels turning. You know what I'm saying? So anything can happen. How like last year they had us, fool with the whole Rock and the family tree thing. I mean, they can make a story just like that. So
yeah, they're going to do something. I feel like they're going to do like a curveball out of nowhere, because you got the Rock situation. We don't know what.
We don't know.
We don't know, because the way he came back, everybody's like, "Why is he a face?" And he said, "Enjoy the ride. I'm taking you on." He was kind of like trolling us a little bit.
Right.
It's gonna be something coming up. I definitely agree with that. All right, cool. Now let's go right into the Royal Rumble. We can go from match by match, what we thought from top to bottom to opening to the closing men's Royal Rumble match.
Now, I'm gonna go because I have all my notes right here. I've been writing my notes down. So let me tell you, man.
Me too.
I see. Yeah. You want to go first? You want to kick it off? Like, what was your thoughts on the women's Royal Rumble? And then I go ahead and follow you.
Yeah. Let's kick there. Yeah, let's go with that. That was the first match. I'm gonna do like a star rating from 1 to 5. 5 being the best, and 1 being the worst.
Okay.
You feel like it kind of had like a slow pace, and I kind of wanted to pick it up a little bit.
Right.
I'm just starting to get to NXT a little bit. If I get the name wrong, please correct me.
Yep.
Lash Legend.
Lash Legend. Yep.
Yes. When she came on, I was like, oh,
yeah. I call her Big Mama. She came down that thing.
Yeah, she came down, suplexing and doing a kip up and everything. That was exciting to see. It started to pick up. Then Jada Parker came out. I said, okay, this is going to get entertaining. Yep. Then we had Bianca Blair came out. Then we had Alexa Bliss was a good surprise in return.
Man, the pop for her.
That was.
Come on now.
I hope they do something with that.
Right.
And it was funny because it was funny to see her and Liv Morgan in this ring at the same time.
Right.
I feel like the characters kind of similar how they
Me
approach
and my
certain.
wife were sitting. We were sitting back. We made a nice little spread. We sitting down, we eating, watching the
Yeah,
Rumble.
yeah, yeah,
She said the same exact thing. She
yeah,
wants to see Liv and Alexa have some type of match, some type of story. You know, because
yeah.
they're almost similar characters. The way they, just their movements in the ring and stuff like that. That'd be a good foundational match right there for both of them. To
Yeah,
start off.
I agree. And one like a good foundational match that I like to see. I don't know if they ever want to do it. Jada Parker versus Bianca Belair. It's
Yeah,
just I like how they characters. I wanted to see
do like
them like
the characters.
meshing together.
I just think she needs a little bit more seasoning before she before she get called up. She just need a little bit more seasoning. She
Yeah,
already
yeah.
the popularity, which is cool, but you can tell, and this is where I was going to get after you finish, if you don't mind me cutting in right now,
Go ahead, cut
just
it,
by
cut it.
just by they need more seasoning. And I'm talking about the NXT girls, and I'm talking about some of the mid card females. It was too many botches in the women's match, and I spotted out like 20 botches. Not trying to be real picky, but it was some obvious botches. Like you'd be like, did you just crawl up? Did you crawl up and get in position on? It's just wild, man. Some people stood there, wait for them like to get situated on the ropes for them to move. Like, come on, man. Like,
Okay, I thought it
yeah.
was tripping when I saw that. It was kind of
It,
just sitting there in the
yeah,
cut,
yeah, yeah. So I'm sitting back, I'm
laughing
looking
in the
like,
background. Yeah,
yo,
yeah, yeah, yeah. That I thought it was tripping because I did see that. A couple of them just.
mm-hmm.
I feel like when they're doing their moves, I feel like they're telegraphing, and
Right.
then obviously they'll do a punch and you just stand there like with neck.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like the trained audience know what's going on,
Right.
especially longtime fans like us. Are like, come
Yeah.
on, y'all, like pick
Pick
it
up the
up.
pace. You know what I'm saying, if you even if you pick up the pace, try not to make it so obvious that you're waiting for it. Like, do something, do something. Just don't sit
Yeah.
around and wait. But
Yes.
I mean, listen, I had my eliminations, but somebody who got eliminated in the women's match that I do not know who eliminated her was Shayna Baszler. Who eliminated Shayna Baszler? That is like a mystery to me for the last couple hours. I'm like, I can't remember who eliminated her.
I can't remember her being.
And I was writing them down as they was going. Like, who eliminated her?
I can't even remember.
I can't, yo. It's like I have everybody right here, and I don't have her on there. That's crazy.
It wasn't Nia Jax. So Nia Jax came out like later. I
Right,
can't
right.
remember that. Yeah, because I feel like she
She
came
was
and went.
She was in the spot when was it PC, whatever their group is, PCF, PCO, whatever they are. They was all lined up. I think Piper was laying against the ropes and they ran towards her, but then somebody came behind him and knocked him down. I can't remember the exact spot, but I'm looking at him like, I only saw two fell out. I didn't see Shayna Baszler, but it is what it is with that one.
Yeah, yeah. I
And,
think that's what happened. Now that I think about it, because it was a spot
right,
where they was on the side. They was on the side of the ring outside,
right.
and I think it's like 5 or 6 of them all at one time. And somebody, I think it was Piper Niven, and
Mm-hmm.
and Mike Cole was like, "Yeah, she eliminated 5 or 6 at one time." So I think she might got eliminated with that.
Right.
I think that's what happened. And sometimes with the Royal Rumble, people can be in a corner so long that you kind of forget that they're
Right.
there.
Exactly.
And then when it gets to like the center of the ring, that's where all the action starts.
Yeah.
And then when they do the punch, do the slam, they go to the back, go over here in the corner, rest it for a minute, nothing happens, and it kind of gets confusing sometimes. So that does happen.
Right. Right. Right.
So I would say for my rating for this, I'll give it a 3 out of 5.
Yeah.
I'll give it a 3 out of 5 because I would say again, it started kind of just slow, and I was kind of like,
Slow.
pick up the pace.
I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you why I'm gonna give this. I'm gonna be with you on this one. I'm gonna give it like a 3, maybe a 3.5.
Okay.
I'm gonna give it a. I'm like, hell. I'm gonna give it 3.25. I'm not even going
Okay.
3.5. I'm gonna tell you why. Number one, I'm pissed because Jade Cargill didn't show up. Right.
What I
I'm thinking
want.
they could have expanded on the story with her, Naomi, and Bianca. Right. They could have expanded on that. Becky Lynch didn't show up. Right. I was like, the surprise entrance, Jordan Grace was an excellent surprise. Alexa Bliss was an excellent surprise. Nikki Bella, are we serious? Are we serious?
I was so mad.
I mean, Trish, in my opinion, Trish was a bigger pop than Nikki Bella. I mean, it was good to see her, not taking anything from her. She was what she did in the ring. She was accomplished. I just wasn't really like moved with her entrance in the Rumble. I'm like, nah, I'm sorry. You could have.
I feel like with that spot they teased us.
Right.
When the camera hit right into the ring entrance, and it paused for a good 5 seconds. I'm
right.
Like, okay, I'm thinking Becky Lynch. It makes sense. Like,
right.
Like,
and I was expecting either Becky Lynch or AJ Lee to show up. You know, so
that's what I wanted. Yeah, that was on my list. Man. Yeah, that was on my list of surprise interests.
So I came as I was doing it, right, and I wrote down. So I'm telling you, this was funny to me. B-Fab, she came out, no pop. Ivy Now came out, no pop. I mean, it was worse than B-Fab, right? Zoe Stark came out, no pop. After Zoe Stark, it started picking up. You know what I'm saying? Like the pop started picking up. But yeah, you was right in your first statement, man. It started off slow. It started off slow. And like I said, I would give it a 3 1/4. It was good because, you know, towards the end, that's when everything you saw the excitement start picking up. The climactic shift started picking up. You know, I feel that they could have had. I would have chose some different entry. You know, I really wasn't feeling some of them. Like B-Fab, to me, she's not ready. Maxine Dupree, those 2 spots that could have been filled by somebody else. Either NXT or, you know, somebody from TNA or it wasn't doing it for me.
You know what I wonder? I wonder now that I think about Becky Lynch, I wonder if are they going to save it for something else?
She might come out on Monday and then declare for the Elimination Chamber.
That's what I'm thinking. Maybe because they didn't want to have 2 table turns at the same time.
Right,
they look at them as like the 2 biggest women wrestlers.
They probably didn't want to take no shine from Charlotte. You know what I'm saying? So
that's not. I still feel the same way. It didn't change it, but now that I think about it, it's like, you know.
I mean, if you think about it, your top 4 women, I'll say top 5. You will have Becky, Charlotte, Rhea, Bianca, and who can be number 5? Like Bayley? I would say Bayley, but no. I will put Nia in front of Bayley right now, because Nia, you know, even though people they crap on her for this last year that since she returned, it's been, to me, I see a big improvement. Yeah. So, you know, I'll put her above Bayley in my top 5. You know, so, you know, they probably just wanted to save the shine for Becky for Elimination Chamber.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. I can definitely tell there's a big improvement from last time when she first came back. You don't see her get people injured or anything like that. She's a monster heel, and she's playing her part. And she's
playing her part. Yeah,
she's the biggest heel on that side for real. Like that's a threat. So it makes sense how they're building on that for that. Correct.
You know, come to think about it, right? I think that Nia is the biggest heel they have in the women's division. Think about it. Tiffy is in between right now. She was a heel, but now she's in between, being a face. She's an anti-hero almost. She's kind of playing like Austin was, you don't know if he's on the So, and I mean, who else you got? Candice LeRae, and oh God, that's another one that should no, crazy man. Me and my wife always say this, and because my wife is a wrestling fanatic too. She always says why? Why is she there? She's only there because Johnny Gargano is her husband. That's just me. I mean, I ain't mean no disrespect, but come on, man.
I get it, but there are some cases that are out there like that, because some of them I'm not interested in certain characters, and that's one of them. And that was a part of pick up the pace. So see the main eventers. So I feel like they save everybody in the late teens and the 20s in those entrants.
Right.
It's like that 1 to the 10 is just all right, come on, let's
for sure. So man, to rank that women's rumble, I'm giving it a 3 1/4.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
All right. So the next match, it was 2 out of 3 falls tag team match. Now that I think about it, I really wasn't anticipating too much. I was curious. I was just like,
nope. You could have did, and it's no disrespect to the tag division, and it's no disrespect to the tag division. this is where I get frustrated at.
Okay.
There's no structure, or not. I won't even say structure. The word I'm looking for. There's no there's no
Development.
continuity and structure for the tag division.
Okay.
I mean, I love the Motor City Machine Guns since they came, since they was in TNA. And then they come in here, they still got it. They've been wrestling for a long time too. So to see them moving the way they're moving now, awesome. Yeah. Not taking nothing from them. I don't believe DIY as a tag team. They're corny to me. No disrespect to Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa. I think they're good single wrestlers. I don't like them as a tag team. And I think that the Motor City Machine Guns had the belts taken from them too fast. And just to see this match tonight, 2 out of 3 falls, wasn't really into it. I was into like the last part of it. And then I was like, oh, snap. Somebody's like on the apron. I'm like, okay, who? It was so anticlimactic. What's the boy? Montez Ford.
Yeah.
Came out. And then when the match was over, they stood there. And I know you saw, they stood there. Wait, they raised the belt, celebrated. They got out of the ring. Didn't they start attacking them? Like,
yeah.
What are we doing?
Right.
What are we doing?
Yeah. You
help them in the titles, then you attack them for what?
Yeah. That did defeat the whole purpose of doing it. And matter of fact, I feel like ending like that should have been on Raw, not a PLE.
You hit it right there, nail in the coffin. Yeah. That was a Raw match. A Raw match and a Raw ending. Or SmackDown and SmackDown ending. That was not a PLE ending, in my opinion. You absolutely hit the nail in the coffin.
Yeah, and here's my problem with the tag team division.
Right.
I feel like what they do with a tag team will win the title.
Right.
And there is no storyline. There is no building. Like it's in the Continental, I feel like they're doing great with that. Tag team is like they got these 2 tag teams. They'll fight one time, fight twice, then fight for the title. Another tag team will just come out of nowhere and they'll disappear for like a couple of months. And you're like, where the hell were the Street Profits at? Like, what are y'all doing? What are they doing?
I was saying the same thing. I said I haven't seen the Street Profits in like 2 months.
Since Bobby Lashley.
Right.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yo, what's going on with the Street Profits? I was actually sitting here talking about and say, yo, what happened to Montez? Were they injured or something? Didn't know what happened. See, the problem, and this has been like this for years for me, for the tag division, is that I am so tired of seeing singles wrestlers come together, make a tag team. To me, tag team wrestling is like LOD, LOD, the Road Warriors, you know what I'm saying? Like Demolition, Heart Foundation, you know what I'm saying? The Rockers, Midnight Express, stuff like that. They have a continuity. Like I love the Motor City Machine Guns. They've been together for a long time. Like DIY is okay. We knew they was a tag team back in the day, but in NXT. But my point is that the single wrestlers coming together and win the belts. That's what killed the tag division, in my opinion.
Yeah,
it's corny. If I want to see a tag team, I want to see a tag team. You know what I'm saying? Like I give props to the Street Profits and stuff like that. But to me, even though their name is Street Profits, I still see Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins as singles wrestlers for some reason in my mind, because I'm like, why?
Yeah. I agree with you on that, because sometimes I wonder why they still together.
Right.
I feel like am I tripping? I thought they were teasing one of them turning heel at one point. This is like maybe
no, you're not tripping, because I think it was maybe in 2020, in the 22 going into 23.
Yeah, okay, it was.
Ford, kind of like questioning a little bit, but then they moved away from it.
That's
why they don't see him as a single star. I do not know. He has too much damn charisma, too much athleticism. He should be holding the mid-card title right now as we speak, really, in my opinion. You could do so much with that dude. It's crazy. Crazy.
Yeah. They really need to revamp the whole tag team division, because it's horrible. Now, for my rating, okay, I'll be honest. This was like this was a pee break.
Yeah, that's what we're here for.
We're here for honesty. This will be
right.
This is a pee break. At this point, I was warming my food up, and I was just like, all right, let me just make a phone call real quick. I give this one
be honest.
Right. That's gonna be another phrases. Yeah. Be honest.
We're gonna have some merch that says "Be honest."
Be honest.
Right.
1 out of 5.
Okay.
1 out of 5.
1 out of 5.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it a 1.5. I'm gonna give it a 1.5. You know why? Like I said, I did love the Motor City Machine Guns. The action was cool. Like in that second year, it was cool.
Yeah.
The part that killed me was the interference at the end, which was unnecessary.
Yeah.
And the simple fact that I don't like DIY, but that's it. That's it right there.
You know what? And my reasoning for 1.5 when it comes to a PLE or pay-per-view, it should be some kind of hype. Like, I gotta see this match because they've been building up so long. It's kind of it's thrown together for me. And I feel like when they announced it like last week, they showed the graphic. I was like, they're fighting for the title. Why?
What they should have done for this match to help it out, and what they should do for most matches is remember back in like at the early Attitude Era. I mean, not early Attitude Era, the early the PG era or whatever. When they did the video packages hyping, the Attitude Era, like, they was doing the video packages, promoting the match or whatever. Why are they not doing these for these matches anymore? It's like, we got the story, it's cool and all that, and then they just, we slap it on the PLE and then, expect everybody to just like, oh yeah, that was a great. No, it's not. Yeah. Promote the match better, and that's my only gripe with that, But I would say this too also. You could have replaced it with Intercontinental. You could have did Sheamus and Braun Breaker.
Yes.
You could have did Michin and Chelsea Green for the United States Championship.
Yes.
You could have did Lyra Valkyria versus whoever on. As a matter of fact, since she had that belt, I don't even know who she's feuding with. Like, at least Michin and Chelsea Green has been at it since she won the belt. We don't even know who Lyra is feuding with right now. Dakota Kai got hurt. That was when she came in second. Yeah. But anyway, back to the tag match. Yeah, it's no promotion, like good promotion for the matches. I think they need a video package, to hype some of these matches up to get people behind it.
Right.
But that's just my opinion.
Yeah,
I'm being honest, ladies and gentlemen. Being honest.
Hashtag be honest.
Right. Hashtag be honest.
I love that. I love that. All right. So after this, I believe we go right into the world title match. You have Cody Rhodes versus Kevin Owens.
I'm gonna let you know right now, off rip. This match was 4 point. No, I'm gonna give it 5 stars, yo. I'm gonna have to give it 5 stars. I'm gonna tell you why.
I'm gonna go.
I'm gonna tell you this. It started off a little slow for me, but it started picking up towards the middle of the match. And when it started toward the middle of the match, when they started bringing the ladders in the ring. Yeah. But the damn ladder bumps that they was taking was incredible. And when he hit his head at the end, when he did that Alabama slam, I said his neck broke. I said, Nick Aldis, are you sitting there? You gonna let him just have his head folded like that?
Hey, that was like this.
I said, throw him to X, yo. I was like, yo, they was tripping, man. So, but I love that. That match was cool, man. I give that a 5 star. What's your opinion on it?
I would say I would give this a 4.5. Mm-hmm. And the reason being, because it goes back to what I was saying, I do feel like I knew Cody was going to win.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I feel like it was a threat. But I love the video package, how they told the story.
Right.
They've been telling the story.
That was good.
I love long-term booking.
Right.
That's why I like how Triple H is the long-term booking. They showed Kevin Owens fight Roman Reigns like 3 years ago. Right. They showed him getting frustrated how Cody been friends with Roman, tagging with Roman. They showed that. They booked it into the story. They show how his character, personality would change. They did that so good. They killed this match. The only reason I'm saying 4.5 because it's so predictable.
Right. But that's it's going to be predictable because of Cody. You know what I'm saying? We know not losing that belt no time soon.
Nah, he not.
Nah. I mean, WrestleMania. We could get swerved on WrestleMania, but we don't know. Yeah, I would say this too. Kevin Owens is funny as hell, man. His facial expressions during that match was just hilarious, and his shirt. What he had the Canadian security
technician. Yeah,
bro, that had me right there.
The one he had last week for I think was this Cody sucked eggs or something like that.
Yeah, Cody sucked eggs.
Yeah, I didn't know, but I forgot that was a play on too. Somebody had that shirt back in there about his dad. I can't remember who it was. It escapes me because I looked it up. I was like, oh, that's what they're doing. Wow. That was an old school. That was a callback moment. Like, that was cool. But that
So
match, cool.
right. So you saying that okay? So you saying that somebody had that shirt for Dusty back in the day?
Yeah, that's what it was.
Wow. Yeah, that caught me right there. I had to think about it. I was like, huh, what? Yeah.
Because I
But
seen it. I can't remember who
right.
it was.
So let me ask you a question.
What's up?
Right, and looking at my notes right now, I wrote this question down. I said, do you think that WWE missed the opportunity, a moment, without having Sammy interfere in this match, since he was ringside for that long period of time without doing that? Like, what was the purpose of Sammy being down there that early?
It was a tease.
Yeah, I think it was just a missed opportunity for some type of interference, some type of heel turn that they could have really capitalized on. Because first of all, he got to the ring, he was down there for like 10 minutes. Like usually, if for the climax, I would say he ran down at the last minute. That would have been cool. That way he's his friend. You know what I'm saying? Like, that would have been cool. But to have him just stand around ringside and you are a full-time wrestler who is capable of doing some damage, why are you not interfering in the match, sir? If you want to do that interfering angle, like, I don't know, but that's what I got from.
When I say that was a tease, I don't want that to be a tease.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Because I feel like when there was a part where Cody got on the table, and I believe Sammy was still out there. I thought it was going to be like a low blow.
Right.
I thought Sami Zayn would give him a low blow.
Right. When he was standing behind, like standing in front of Sammy. Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't know what they're doing. I feel like they may be giving Sam like a slow heel turn, but that would have been great if they would have done that.
I see it a little bit. I mean, they're teasing it a lot. Especially like they planted a little bit of seeds on Raw, but I think this would have been a great opportunity for them to actually put that in motion.
Yeah,
for sure. But then again, I understand their reason not to, because they already played that Cammy. That I said Cammy, thinking about Street Fighter. That Sammy and Kevin angle so many times. I mean, I guess that's why they probably didn't do it.
Right, yeah. But that's what overall I give it a 4.5.
Right.
And from that point, we go right into the men's Royal Rumble match.
Okay. Offhand, give me your rating offhand, because this is the match I'm gonna talk more about. So hit me with it. Be honest.
I would give it. Okay, I'm gonna give it 2 ratings. I'm doing this offhand because I want to be honest how I really feel. I would say at first I was gonna give it like my anticipation level, how everything was going to come up and expecting certain things to happen. This would be a 5.5 for me. But then again, certain things didn't happen, like The Rock coming back or certain things.
Right.
They want The Rock to win the Royal Rumble. That's going back.
Yeah, but you could have him coming back though.
Yeah. But it'd be exciting to see him come back. But I would say a 4. This is a weird. A 4.7.
4.7. Okay.
4.7. And I like the surprise that Jay wanted.
Yeah.
That was different. That was a whole different direction. Right. And I feel like Jay Uso is going in a stage where how Bret Hart was when he first dropped the Intercontinental title and he beat Ric Flair for the title.
Right. You know what? That's a good point. I feel that.
That's how it feels. Yeah, that's what it reminds me of. Bret Hart 91 Bret Hart. That's what it reminds me.
Because remember, like you said, he went from Hart Foundation, multiple tag championships, Intercontinental championship, dropped it. Are you on fire today?
Yeah. Today we cooking.
You cooking with something right now.
But that's what that remind me of. It remind me of that, and that's how you do the tag team.
Right.
That's how you do, because they were a great tag team. They fit together. Right. That was a perfect tag team. And now you see Jimmy Uso, not as popular as Jay Uso, but he's going a different direction, which makes sense.
Right.
That's how it's supposed to be.
Thank God they theme music too, because that doom 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 ding doom ding. Oh God, they changed it. I'm so thankful that they changed Jimmy Uso's theme music. That was terrible.
This may be a little nitpicky. I don't like his gear.
Yo,
I'm not feeling it.
he got that from the $10 store, man.
It's like he went you. It's
Titty
like
Friends, man. He got it from like some kind of like flea market or something. That was terrible, man.
change his gear, please. I can't. I don't. When he comes out, I'm like, what is that?
He had all leather on, like patent leather, like a patent leather white.
Yeah.
Like, with a number 1 in the middle.
Yeah, look like a FUBU outfit. What are you doing?
Yeah, he had some like FUBU platinum on or something like that.
That's what it was. I'm like, come on, can we?
My man has some FUBU platinum on.
That's crazy. Outfit. I like Jey Uso's outfit. Like I like his character. I like what they're doing. I feel like what they're going to do is they'll put him on the B show as the world champion eventually.
Right.
And you'll have Cody or Roman or whoever, Punk or whoever on the A show. This time to build him up. That's the importance of having 2 champions.
Right.
It has somebody on the B show running it. So if they do this right, it can work.
Right.
Do this right. Please don't mess this up. Do this right. Let him win the title at Mania. Let him have his moment. This is why I say the Bloodline is the best stable ever.
Right.
Because so many characters have changed and they made so many stars out of it. You got Solo Sikoa. He was doing his thing. He was killing it. Jacob Fatu is just, oh my gosh.
It's shocking too that I didn't even see Solo in the Royal Rumble. That was crazy. I thought he really was coming out.
I thought he was too.
I don't know what's going on, but that was crazy.
Yeah. I wonder what they're gonna do with him. Because I'm curious.
I mean, what can you do at this moment? Because Jacob, can we talk about Jacob? Like, come on, man.
Jacob is my wrestler of the month.
Look, if it's for any male wrestler, it would be Jacob. But I knew what he was going to be because I saw some matches of him at MLW, and I'm like, yo, this dude is an animal, dog. Like, he is like the truth. Yeah. Raw, uncut, like, he makes you feel like he's, he played his role well. You know what I'm saying? Like, so
the way
big ups to Jacob, man.
The way his character comes off is a guy that you want to make mad.
No.
He come off a guy that just came home and he just the way they let him flow.
Fresh out the joint. Out the joint.
You say, hey, yo, Braun. I'm about to beat your ass from pillar to post. It's like,
King Kong Godzilla. I'm both of them.
Like, that one I was like, yo.
Right.
This man has killed it. Then you got
Tama, that's a good combo right there.
They got something with that.
But like you said, man, the Bloodline, you can go they got so many characters, so many, like you said, they're the greatest stable of all time. I mean, you can say what you want to say. I love the NWO. I love DX.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Four Horsemen. I mean, I've seen them all the stables, man.
Yes. Yeah.
This Bloodline.
Yeah.
There's so many stories yet to be told with the Bloodline. And like we were just talking about Jacob. He's a whole nother branch, like a whole nother storyline waiting to happen. You know what I'm saying? There's just so much you can do. And plus, you still got Tama Tonga. You know what I'm saying? We're just talking about him. Loa, even though I don't really mess with Tonga Loa like that. He's a box machine. But what's the other? Hikuleo, who signed with the WWE, and he's been signed since July. They haven't even put him on TV yet. It's so many intricate parts. Zilla Fatu is still out there. And
yeah,
he's still out there. So it's just so many things you can do with the Bloodline, and the sky's the limit for that stable, man.
Yeah.
Like Paul Heyman said it. He said it. WrestleMania was, if I'm not mistaken, he said it WrestleMania 39. He was like, we're just hitting the fourth. We're not even in the third inning yet. Something like that.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, and to look at it, how everything turned out, what they did with the second Bloodline, Solo took over.
Right.
Solo left. I don't know what they're gonna. I feel like they got something. They got something cooking.
Yeah, they got something brewing. Oh, you best believe.
I feel like they're doing the same thing Roman did when he lost at Mania. He left for a minute. They're doing the same thing again. It's gonna repeat it.
Yeah, because Paul, like Paul Heyman is writing some of those stories. You got like Roman, his input. This is the minds that's working together with the storyline. Like you said, you just hit the nail on the coffin again. Roman went away for a little bit after he lost his, at title at WrestleMania Cody. Solo just walked away. Solo might come back, new frame of mind. Him and Jacob going at it. You know what I'm saying? So many ways you can go with this. It's crazy, man. Like I said, it's still other family members who haven't even debuted yet. So you have to sit back and just appreciate and enjoy the ride because there's so many chapters yet to be told with this story. So
definitely. We're gonna go back to that as far as
the
month because that's a point I can't be talking about. Men's Royal Rumble. The parts that I did enjoy. I enjoyed the part where everyone was coming together like in the ring at the same time. Yes, Seth, you had Cena, you had Roman, you had Drew.
Loved it.
That was how they were just like waiting for each other. Like that was
right.
So it was so many stars that are in the Rumble at the exact same time.
Can I say this too? Also,
what's up?
This has been one of the most upper card Royal Rumble filled match.
Yes,
in a decade. Like you think about star power that was just in this ring. You had John Cena, Roman Reigns, CM Punk, Seth Rollins. You had Damian Priest at the end, Drew McIntyre. You had you had Jey Uso, Braun Breaker. Braun Breaker was in there all the way till Roman threw him out. Who else you had that came in there? LA Knight came in there. I mean, it was just so many upper mid card to main event stars in the ring at one time. Because the reason why I say upper mid card because LA Knight is like right there, and I think this year sometime he's going to break into the main card. It's just so it was just so much star power in the ring at one time. I was like, wow, that was dope to see.
Yeah,
sure. Yeah.
My only thing it just popped in my head. This is a small gripe, but again, let's be honest. John Cena. I feel like ever since 2017, 2018, I feel like his character is not really serious anymore.
Right.
I feel like his character is like when he does movies, like I was
gonna say you can see it at the end of the match.
Match. Yep. It's not the same. Like when he comes out, it's good to see him and everything like that. But
it's not the same Cena.
It's not the same Cena with the bus. It's not that Cena where he's even when they're in the ring together and they're matching, they're doing their moves. He's taking all the bumps.
Right.
He puts people over. It's funny that we're saying this because like 10 years ago
he was like burying
Golden Shovel Cena, and now it's just like you're putting people over way too much. I just feel like his character comes off as like taking everything instead of just actually being present and actually dominating, even if it's a little bit.
Right.
That's why I like about what they did with The Rock. They made him a threat.
Right.
You don't see him weak. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I feel like they need to make Cena more of a believable thing because in the back of my mind, I'm like, if Cena wins, I hope he doesn't play that character.
Right.
I hope he's more of a threat. He comes off as too silly sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Like it's
too silly right now.
Yeah.
I think it really started happening when he did that Firefly Funhouse match with Bray.
Yes.
That's when it started. I'm like, bro, what is this? Like he was really goofy in that whole segment.
Yeah.
They got to show him a different side, but at this point in time, if you're going to go out and you're going to come back, let's be serious. We don't need that. I mean, it's cool, but like you said, if you're, I don't want to see that. I want to see John Cena, like 16-time champion. I don't want to see, hold on the ropes like this. I got to laugh for that. Come on, man. He was like, I was like, yo, he's acting hard, yo. Like,
I was like, what is that? I was just like, he got eliminated.
Right. Can I take a minute, right?
Yeah.
Pause on the Men's Royal Rumble and just talk about Wade Barrett real quick. My man, I'm going to say this one time. what are you saying on the mic? Because everything was like suspect. Everything. He said the girth. He was like, I was like, my
He said
loins are
something
tingling.
about
Like, yo, what?
tingling your loins or something. He said,
But he was saying it when men was in the ring, talking about my loins are tingling. I'm like, yo.
yeah, yeah.
Oh, breaking news again. Jay Uso chose Gunther.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay,
Yeah.
okay,
Yeah.
okay.
I got my news source. She's walking around right now. She's telling me things.
Oh, nice,
Yeah.
nice, nice. That's gonna be a segment. Dun, 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 breaking news.
Right. Breaking news.
Yes.
Yep. One
Okay.
day, look, because you said, you know, your wife, she watch wrestling too, right?
Yes, you do. Yeah.
Maybe one day we'll have one of them come on and give their opinion, because she's a wrestling head too. Trust me. That's about she likes her wrestling.
Yeah. Okay. When you're watching Mania live, you should do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should do that. Yeah.
Oh.
Because she be in the background talking shit. Sometimes it'd be funny. Her commentary is hilarious.
Crazy, right?
She's like, "Who's that girl with a small booty?"
Yep.
I'd be like, "Yo, you're hilarious, yo."
Okay, so go on. Let's get back on topic here with that men's Royal Rumble, because something that I wrote down.
Okay.
I won't forget. It was my son got real excited for him. His name, what is his name? What? I show speed. I show speed.
Oh,
hey man, come on, yo. Come on, man. Really? First of all, I was pissed a little bit that Sour came out. Cause I was like, yo, I really don't want to see a comedy act this year. And he came out. Who hit him in the head? Who hit I-Show in the head? I mean, Carmelo hit him in the head, knocked him out.
That was actually funny to me. I don't know.
I really wasn't going for no shenanigans this year. I was like, yo, let's just have a nice rumble with competitors in it, right?
Yeah.
And then this clown come out, I-Show speed. My son going crazy, talking about, it's I-Show. Like, yo, I don't know who this is. But anyway, Braun Breaker took that man to the house, dog. Like, he cut that man in half. Yo.
That's gonna be on TikTok tomorrow. I bet.
Yeah, it gotta be on TikTok, man.
He ate that spear. Yo. I was like, ooh.
He ate it. I'll give him that for him. You know, with no wrestle training, taking bumps, he took that spear, yo. And you know, Braun hits hard, yo.
Yeah, in my notes, I was like, oh, I said speed. Damn, is he dead? Oh, it's like, yo, wait a minute.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to be that loud, yo.
No, it's cool, yo.
Yeah. He said, "Oh, Speed, is he dead?"
I said, "Hey, is he dead?"
Yeah.
I said, ooh.
So, but you the pop though that got me for the men's was actually Joe Hendry. I really wasn't expecting Joe Hendry to come out.
Yeah.
Really wasn't expecting. And then my man Sheamus, when Jacob was about to fight.
Yeah.
Sheamus still like, yo, what's your problem, yo?
He said, I was enjoying that.
He's like, why was you doing that? I was enjoying that. He was like,
that was funny. Yeah. That was definitely a spotlight moment. That was funny. He's like, what are you doing? I was enjoying that.
So I got Ludwig Kaiser. He waited getting into the ring. I didn't see when he got eliminated because it was so fast. I looked down. I think I was getting some chips or whatever. And I looked up. He was out the ring. Who eliminated him?
I think it was Jacob Fatu. I think because I was writing something down, and all I see is him coming back over the top rope. I said
it was so fast. It was so fast. I was literally like digging my hand in the chips, and I looked up, and he was on the outside of the ring.
Yeah.
Like, yo, what happened?
Yeah, it was real quick. Yeah.
Right. So, can we talk about Penta? Because I was really impressed with his showing in the Royal Rumble.
Yes.
I mean, let's just, because we saw what happened at the very beginning.
Mm-hmm.
Did he or did he not have both feet touch the floor? And did they ignore that because it wasn't supposed to happen? Was it like a botch on the ref's part?
He did it
or
twice.
His part?
He did it twice.
Because he did it twice?
I feel like he did it twice. If I'm wrong, I know I see him do it once, but he went out the ring and he tried to put his foot down like really fast. I was like, right. I feel like I saw it twice. I'm not tripping.
Right.
It's almost like
when it first happened.
What's that one dude? They used to come out with the trampoline back in the day.
Right.
Think hard.
Yep.
Always botching stuff. I hope he.
Yeah.
Hope he don't turn into that.
I hope you don't do that. But when it first happened, right? I'm
Yeah.
sitting, I'm like, I'm looking at my wife, and we looked at it. She looked at me, and we was like, did his feet hit the ground? And then my wife was like, yeah, I think his feet hit the ground. I had to look at it, think about it. I said, wait a minute, he did. He both feet touched the ground, but the refs played it off like. And then Michael Cole was like pumping up. Oh yeah, you know, first Royal Rumble. First Royal Rumble and all that stuff like that. You know, just egging it on. I was like, yo, touched the ground, but I didn't know he second attempt. I was like, wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, I feel like I saw him do it twice. I was like, wait a minute, that wasn't supposed to happen. I said, that one right?
Yeah, it's crazy, man. So, yeah, man, that was wild. The person that had the most eliminations in the men's rumble, I'm looking at it. What I got down so far, I think Bron Breakker might have beat everything. No, Roman. Wait a minute, Roman. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, no, Roman got it.
Yeah, because when we came in, he was throwing everybody out.
Yeah, Roman got it.
Yeah,
I was saying Bron Breakker at first was doing it, but yeah, Roman got it.
Yeah.
Another disappointing one. Another disappointing person that was in here to me, and I don't know why he's like that, but Andrade was disappointing to me, in my opinion. I just think it was just mad at me. I don't know. I mean, you know, maybe they need to pair him up with somebody. Mm-hmm. I would say pair him back up with Zelina Vega. Get him back away who he was. In NXT, he was really sharp in NXT. I really enjoyed his work in NXT. I just think that he needs a mouthpiece.
I can see why that's the feeling. And I feel like with Rumble, he kind of came and went. I remember him saying, like, oh, yeah, I wasn't excited about.
Right.
I hate the feeling like when they announce somebody, they're all excited. I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, okay.
Finn Balor changed his music. I didn't even know who that was when he came out. I was like, yo, who is this? Like, changed it, and it's like a hip hop theme he comes out with now. I'm like, yo, that's crazy.
I didn't like that because
didn't like it at all.
I didn't like it. One reason I like because they didn't. They written his character off when he got beat up by Damian Priest,
right?
In one match, and I feel like he just came back like he should have came back in a different way because that kind of just you kind of ignored everything. Like, wait a minute.
There you go. That
why are we doing this?
Why are we doing this? They ignored everything what they was doing with the story, and I don't know. That was a missed opportunity for me. What else I got down here? Braun Strowman was pretty cool throwing out Jacob. Yo, he tossed Jacob. He got in, he tossed him like a dart. I wasn't expecting that. Yeah. No, because the way I don't think he was supposed to throw Jacob out like that. Because the way Jacob landed, he landed on his knee buckled a little bit, but he caught himself. Yeah. And Jacob was like he literally was pissed off that.
Yeah.
Like when he threw that chair, I don't think he was supposed to throw that chair in the ring like that.
Yeah. It did come off like that. Cause I was like, oh, they pissed for real because he said something and they blurred the whole word out. Like he was.
Yeah, they blurred it out. And like when he threw that chair, and like he was like literally pissed. He was like, I heard him say the F word. I was like, yo,
yeah,
he's serious.
Yeah. I said, oh, let their word go. I said, oh, they said it again. They blurred it out. Right. I said, okay, that wasn't supposed to happen. That wasn't supposed to happen.
Nah, it wasn't supposed to happen at all. Okay, so the stare down with Roman, I mean, it's like you said, all these, you see it like the seeds being planted right now.
Yeah.
Roman and Seth, you can see that. CM Punk with that, because like you said, he still got that favor. John Cena, all four of them are going to be in the Elimination Chamber. Now you're going to have 2 more spots open in the Elimination Chamber. Jay has already got his ticket punched to WrestleMania because he's going to challenge, breaking news earlier. He's going to challenge Gunther. Who are the 2 spots in the Elimination Chamber? Now, could it be 2 people from SmackDown?
It could be, yeah.
Who'd you do? Man, who'd you do? Like, would you put Damian in there?
You could, because he got nothing going on for real.
I mean, yeah, he has nothing going on.
Would you do LA Knight?
See, here's the thing with that. I wouldn't do it because we still got a pissed off Jacob Fatu out there. What I would like to see inside the Elimination Chamber. You know the damage you can do in the chamber? So, yeah, let's put Jacob in there.
That's what you do. Yes.
Right. So remember we were talking
Mm-mm.
about Solo earlier?
Yeah.
I said let's get Solo in there. And
Or let's get
yeah,
Solo. Or let's get Solo to cause in the match somehow.
yeah. Matter of fact, you know
Mm.
how a couple years ago, who was it that interfered in the elimination chamber and took the they took the key, opened the chamber, and took somebody and cost them the match?
What's I remember that I watched it and I was like, damn, that was cool.
Now
And when
how did
that
he get
leaked,
in the?
though, who was that? Was it McIntyre?
It was McIntyre. McIntyre got screwed out the elimination chamber.
Yeah.
Who cost him though? I can't remember who cost him, but somebody got into the chamber and cost him the match. And I see Solo. I see Solo doing the same thing.
Yeah.
The same thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Oh,
Yeah, that would, yeah.
right.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking like maybe we can do Cena, Punk,
Hmm.
Rollins,
Hmm.
Priest,
Yeah.
Jacob, and see, I gotta get one more.
There's six, right?
That's five. I gotta get one more.
Who would be the last? Who's left?
And it got to be somebody that you know. Let me make a let me use a lifeline real quick. EWG. Mm-hmm. She missed my wife.
John Cena.
John Cena.
Drew.
Mm-hmm.
Drew.
Mm-hmm.
Six.
I don't have Jacob. Jacob doesn't need it.
She said Jacob doesn't need it.
He doesn't need it. He can have his own thing. But as far as the main event, I have it as being a triple threat. CM Punk.
Triple threat. CM Punk. Cody. This is for Mania. And John Cena.
What? Hey. Fantasy booking over here. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. She cooking with grease over here because I didn't even have that.
That will make sense. And right. I agree about the Jacob thing because you don't want him to lose and make him look weak.
Oh shit, man! Y'all cooking with grease, man.
Anytime he loses,
I'm off shift for that. I need to go home. I need to clock out. That's terrible, man.
That's terrible. Interesting. Because you gotta keep him as a threat.
Right. But see, like I said, going back to the chamber though, we still gonna need those if we're not gonna put Jacob in, Cena, Roman, Punk, Seth. And then you got two more. And the really thinking about it now, I'm thinking about you can't really put Damian in because he doesn't even go with the story.
Nah, Damian doesn't make sense. Who's out who hasn't returned yet?
Randy Orton. Which is shocking to me because he didn't show up for the Rumble unless he's like injured, like he's recovering from an injury.
I thought Randy was going to turn heel at one point.
I thought he was going to turn, and I thought that was Kevin's way to like write him off TV for a little bit with the pile driver.
Yeah,
but Randy, that might be, man, that might be good. Oh, Kevin, wait a minute, we can put Kevin in because,
Kevin
in,
Kevin Owens.
Yeah,
you're gonna have Randy in there too.
Yep. All qualified. That's your six right there.
Yeah, that'd be interesting.
Yep.
Yeah,
that's your six right there.
Yeah, I like that. Okay.
So, what do you think about the ending of the Royal Rumble? Okay, so let me just dig in the last 10 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
That was edge of your seat, pure entertainment right there. That, like you said, when we was going back to your point where you have everybody staring each other down and they was waiting for each other to come in the ring before they made a move. And like I said, that was the most exciting 10 minutes in a Rumble that I've seen in a couple of Royal Rumbles. I'll say all the way back for a decade because every Royal Rumble is like, you know who's going to win, who's going to get thrown on the ropes. This is so unexpected, out of the water. Man, let me tell you something. To see this guy, Jey Uso, get that call to be, the guy to go in there and challenge for a championship.
Yeah,
that's unexpected. And that's what like we was talking about earlier in the beginning of the show. We were talking about how the era has changed. That's what it's all about. Giving people opportunity that you wouldn't expect instead of having the same gatekeepers there all the time. This was like to see that and to see how, you know what I'm saying, they put trust in this dude. And you know how, he had issues. Let's be honest.
Oh yeah, he did.
The Usos had issues.
Yes.
For him to change his life, I really commend him on that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. For them to give him the trust, you know what I'm saying? You can't beat that, yo. Can't beat it.
Yeah. That makes a lot of sense.
Yep.
My only thing is, please do it right.
Right.
They got to do it right. So they're gonna have to make him like the ultimate underdog in the situation.
Right.
They got to make him. He got to get beat up a lot of times in this storyline.
Right.
They got to have him. They got to have Gunther call him trash, and they got to push some buttons in this situation. They got to make him the underdog.
Right.
I gotta have that feel good story once he wins the belt. It got to be like that. For me, now I think about it, the way he won the Rumble, I would have him throw out a heel instead of a face like Cena.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you threw out Drew McIntyre, you know what I'm saying? He threw out a heel. It's more like a celebration. Cena was like, wait, what the hell? You know, that would have made more sense. You know, throw out a heel instead of John Cena, who just like stuck.
Right.
Like a meme. That's probably gonna be a meme probably at some point.
I see what they were trying to do with that though. I guess they were trying to give Cena his moment. Like you said, this is the retirement tour, so they didn't want to give him like. You see how emotional he was when he came out to the ring?
Mm-hmm.
Like he almost cried on his entrance. If you paid attention, he almost teared up.
Yeah.
You know, but I guess they was trying to give him his moment last Royal Rumble, so you stay in there so long. But like you said, it would have been better him thrown out maybe like a heel or something.
Yeah.
I was actually shocked. I thought Drew was going to be in there for the longest because him and Jay got a little history together. You know what I'm saying? That probably would have been even more intriguing too to see Jay throw him out, and then they're on the same show, so they probably go wild out on each other until WrestleMania. Just have a little mini program with them two. But I'm looking forward to Monday night because I want to see Gunther like really start to build for this match.
Yeah.
I want to see Jay in a whole different light. I mean, yeah, I'm down with this because if you think about it, Gunther said something, and I think it was previously before Saturday night's main event. And if, correct me if I'm wrong, he said, you're the mascot of WWE. And Jay was like, yeah, well, I'm the mascot, whatever, but, just joking around. I think at this point, we want to see Jay more serious. I want to see Jay more serious. And, I can do the yeet thing here and there, but let's take this title run or this, not title run, but let's take this road to WrestleMania more serious. I want to see a different Jay.
I'm with you.
A little bit more serious Jay. Yep.
Yeah. And that's the reason why I said I hope they push some buttons on this situation.
Right.
Have him get triggered, have him say certain things to him, like about his background, piss him off. Like they did with Cody last year. They pushed that man's buttons.
Yeah, let's blur the line. Blur the line between reality and kayfabe, like kayfabe and reality. Like, look, listen. You can bring up all the stuff in the past. Bring up the with DUIs and all that stuff like that. Bring it up.
Yeah.
Make this program for Jay to be credible. You know what I'm saying? Like, make him a threat, like you was talking about.
Yeah.
Make him a threat. Because if you go in there with the mindset of, oh, I'm happy to be in the dance. You're like the girl the ugly girl who didn't get picked for the prom. Oh, I'm just happy to be here. Nah, you're not happy. We're here to play. I'm here to win. You know what I'm saying? I'm not here to go to jokes and stuff like that. I want to see a nice serious program between the two. It's going to be hard hitting, though. I'll tell you that much, because I wouldn't get in the ring with Gunther. I mean, nah, I can't get in the ring with him, Jack. That man
chopping the shit out. His chop speed.
Man, I've seen people chest look like ground beef.
Yeah.
I was like, nah, bro.
Yeah.
Nah, bro.
Yeah.
We be fighting backstage for real. Straight up, yo.
For real.
Yeah.
As soon as you go back in the curtain, see me, bro.
Your skin off your chest.
That's definitely going to be interesting.
Right.
And for the audience, during WrestleMania, we're going to be live watching that actually together in person.
Yeah.
That's coming up, so that's
right.
All right, so
about that. Look here, man. We're going to give y'all the best show, WrestleMania. It's going to be nice, man. Just stay tuned. Watch. I got some ideas. We're going to run it through each other, make sure everything is copacetic.
I can't wait.
It's going to be a nice show.
Can't wait.
Yep.
Before we wrap this up, let's go into our superstar of the month.
Okay. Before we even go into that, I'm just going to tell the audience, this is something that we're going to do every month. We're going to give, we're going to watch the shows. We're going to, take notes on each wrestler. And we're going to give you a superstar, both male and female, of the month, who we think how they shine for that month. Who can we see going trajectory going up, trajectory going down, stuff like that. But yeah, just want to let you guys know that.
Appreciate that.
Yep.
So my superstar of the month for the male, I would say Jacob Fatu.
Okay.
And when before he even came into WWE, I saw this on TikTok. I happened to scroll, and they was like, I wonder will he overshadow Solo? And I was like, y'all got a point. Y'all got a point. The best thing they did was give this man a mic. He has the mic skills.
They opened up the floodgates when they did that.
He's a threat. He look like he gonna beat you up.
Yeah.
he legit.
I'm off the mud, son.
Yeah.
Right.
And he got that hood talk. We haven't seen hood talk in WWE for a long time, and
that's that Hennessy and cigarettes.
Yeah, that's what.
Yeah.
Like he smokes cigarettes. When you said, Godzilla and King Kong, he said, hell, I'm both of them.
I'm both, right.
Like, yeah, he's a problem.
Yeah,
I would say that's my male superstar of the month for J.E. Work. Who you got?
What's your female? I'm gonna let you both yours first.
Okay.
All right.
I would say female. I was going to say Rhea Ripley because I do feel like once Becky and Charlotte left the scene through injury, time off, or whatever, I do feel like she kind of carried the ball for a while. Right. I do feel like she's at the level, she is at a peak level right now. So I say Rhea Ripley will be my female superstar of the month.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Respect. I'm going to go with mine. Now, my male superstar of the month, I'm going to agree with you. It's Jacob Fatu.
Yeah.
I mean, we already said everything we could about him. I mean, he's outstanding. Like you said, once they gave him a mic, it's a wrap. I just think that he overtook Solo, and I think that's the reason why maybe they don't know what to do with Solo right now. They probably kept him off because Jacob was outshining, and that they was really technically afraid. I'll read the dirt sheets. They was afraid to give him a mic. They knew that Jacob was more credible threat than Solo. Yeah, that's my male of the month. This is going to surprise everybody. My superstar female of the month is going to be one of my favorites, Chelsea Green. Chelsea Green. I'm going to tell you why. Because I followed her when she was in Lucha Underground. I followed her when she was in TNA. And you can see the big difference, the leap, right? Even though she does comedy acts in her, but people don't understand that she can wrestle her ass off for real.
Okay.
For real.
Okay.
Like if Chelsea was to be serious, I guarantee you she would be a top female star. Top female star. That's how good she is. But the reason why I gave her female superstar of the month, because her winning the title, the first U.S. champion. I think she's doing a better. Yeah, I think she's doing a better job than what Lyra Valkyria is doing with the Intercontinental. Because in my opinion, Lyra is dry. She has no personality in me, and I think Chelsea has personality. I really think Chelsea is she's top mid card going into that main event scene real soon. And I guarantee you, probably from the next 6 months to a year, you'll see her in the main event, in the main event card with the other females, because she just got too much talent. I see it. I tell everybody all the time. I said Chelsea Green is she's up next. Trust me. Trust me. Yep.
Yeah. Even though it was a surprise pick, as you were saying this, I'm remembering certain things as her character. It's it makes a lot of sense.
Right.
She has a presence about it too. I just thought about too as you're talking. I was like, yeah, that makes sense. She's gonna be
I mean, some of the people might not know she fought Penta and Lucha Underground.
Oh,
yeah, she fought. She fought some male. I forgot who the male she fought in TNA, and they was going at it. Yeah, and then the gender match, yeah. Chelsea Green can throw that. She can go.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
So, yeah, man, that was my picks for male and female superstar of the month. Any closing thoughts before we get out of here? Like, about the Rumble in general, like our overall thoughts.
Overall, I would definitely say I enjoyed the show.
Yeah.
I was anticipating the show all day. I had a lot to do. I was like, I didn't want to make sure that I'm in the house by this time. Like, I'm trying to get all my errands done before I do this. Overall, show wise,
all your husband duties.
Yeah, I was definitely. I don't think I sat down yet. Like after this, I'm gonna sleep.
Bro, I know, man. I know you. Look. You just starting out, man. But look, listen. You'll when you get to that 5-year mark, you'll know. You'll know.
Got you.
For sure,
keep that in mind. Yeah.
But
we enjoyed the show though.
Yeah, for sure. I enjoyed the show. Like I said, overall, I think this was a great show. Then you got a lot of some of them to shine. I would say the only downside of it was like some of the middle matches, especially the tag team match. I thought that match really could have been probably on Raw. Overall, if I was to give this show out of 5 stars, I would give it the whole overall show. I'll give it like 4.5. It was really good. I'm looking forward to the Elimination Chamber. I'm looking forward to Monday Night Raw and SmackDown this week, so we can see the aftermath of the Royal Rumble. Because now we're getting into the season. We're getting the WrestleMania season. The main road has just been open. All the cars, and we're going down the road at full speed right now. So it's going to be interesting to see who's going to come out on top. You know what I'm saying? As far as what stories going to be implemented. Also, I think that you'll see more of the women for the mid-card titles starting to pick up. I already saw that in the match. Ivy Nile, if you didn't notice, Ivy Nile, I wrote it down too. Mm-hmm. If you don't mind, give me 1 second. I wrote it down because that was interesting to me, and I wanted to point that out. Ivy Nile. Okay, so Ivy Nile threw out. Did she throw out Chelsea?
Who threw out Chelsea?
No. She threw out. No, she threw out. Ivy Nile threw out. Valkyria. That she threw out Lyra Valkyria, and she has the women's Intercontinental Championship. So, like I said, those were planting seeds right there. And I mean, that's why I say like little small seeds have been planted. We know that she's going to go for the women's Intercontinental Championship. I'm just expecting a lot of great things this WrestleMania season. I think this is really like, last year we thought we was on a ride, and that was cool, right? That was great. You know what I'm saying? That was the apex right there. And I think this year they're going to, with the Roman, Punk, and Seth, right? You're seeing the works being pulled up together, and you don't know. You still got that favor, and you still got The Rock out there. So you don't know what's going to happen. Your thoughts before we close?
Yeah. My thoughts. As a wrestling fan, this is always my favorite time of the year.
Yep.
Like going towards the Rumble, after the Rumble, that's when storylines get to pick up. In the past, I used to be like, oh, this is the only time I watch it. Now, just like, I know it's going to be good all year, but I feel like this year they're cooking something, and they're cooking a lot of things that we don't know about.
Yeah.
A lot of storylines we think is going to happen. They're going to do so many twists and turns. You can just tell. I do feel like they're teasing a lot of things. They're teasing Seth versus Roman. They are teasing Seth, Roman, and Punk at the same time. Mm-hmm. And they're teasing Cena's attitude when he's losing. They're teasing that right there. And then you have Jey Uso going against Gunther. So that's going to be a thing right there. That's the storyline in itself. That's going to be exciting. And then you got Cody with the aftermath of Kevin Owens. You never know what's going to happen with that. And then you have Randy Orton, who's still out.
Right.
And then you got The Rock, who's going to do something we don't know.
Right.
So it's so many factors. I just can't wait to see what they're going to do. I can't wait to see what they're going to do. This is going to be exciting. And for audience, we're going to review every PLE every month.
That's right.
Raw, SmackDown, NXT, the dirt sheets. So we'll do like dirts of the week.
Right.
Everything that's a heavy topic in wrestling, we're covering.
Right.
We're definitely covering that. Superstar of the month, we're definitely doing that. Men's and women's.
Yep.
AEW also, we're working on that too. So
yeah, man.
Yeah.
So we're going to work on like Coop says, man. We're going to work on all that. You know, AEW. I want this show. This show right here is going to be about wrestling.
Yes.
We're not going to downplay. We're not going to talk bad. No, we are going to. You know, I'm not going to say we're going to hit on some points, the key misses and stuff for each company, right?
Yeah.
But this show is primarily going to be about the love of wrestling. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like things that's happening. You know, we're not going to sit back and just like give praise to one company. We're going to look at the good and bad of AEW, the good and bad of WWE, and we're going to call you out. We're going to call them out on their BS. You know?
Yes.
We're not going to be biased on one company. I don't want nobody to think about it. And then we might have some fans of the show, like once we start building up, who loves AEW. We're not going to just like stay, you know, keep our fans who love AEW, you know, thinking that we're biased towards them. And that's not what we're here to do. We're here to have fun, come together as a community. We're trying to give you the best content so you guys can, you know, continue to enjoy wrestling. You know, just tune into us. You know, this is our first episode, so we just want you guys to just help support, man.
Yes.
Sure.
This was episode 1, locked and loaded. I'm telling you, y'all, get used to these faces.
Right. Get used to these faces.
The beginning.
Be honest. Matter of fact, yo, I'm coming up with a Be Honest t-shirt, yo. Hashtag
like
Be Honest.
Yeah, I like that.
Right. And look, we're gonna have a merch store. I'm talking to my mic like, I'm gonna be honest, guys. My mic has not been on.
No, I would done the same thing with my mic. I was like, be honest.
I used it as a prop, but my mic
it works.
My soundboard is right here. I gotta get my soundboard working, and for some reason I forgot how to load it up to my iPad. But yeah, man, for sure, man. We're gonna have a merch store. We're gonna have you know, shirts, stuff like that for you guys. Maybe some caps, maybe some thermoses. My wife, she does all that with her Cricut machine. So yeah, we don't need no distributors, no what you call it, third party merch.
We don't need no middleman.
I am the vendor. Come holler at me.
Yeah.
Come holler at me. We got
be honest.
Yeah, be honest. So we got it, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, I'm gonna do one with our pictures on the I might draw us in like cartoons and have our pictures on the shirt and say "Be honest" and stuff like that. Yeah, we got some stuff, yo. We got all the gold podcasts. You know what I'm saying?
All the gold, all the time.
All the gold. And you hit me up earlier when you say yo, I need we should think about a slogan or a saying or something like that. I was like, I couldn't think of one, but you just hit it right there. What is it again?
All the gold, all the time.
All the gold, all the time.
Starting closing, y'all.
All right. All right. My name is Derek.
Coop.
That's Coop. I got to come up with a cool nickname. I haven't had a nickname in a long time. I've been going by my government for a long time. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, we'll come up with something.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah,
yo, thank you for watching. We appreciate y'all and look for us and just keep looking for us, man. We're gonna post our schedule up. We'll send out some notifications and when we're gonna be back on. Yeah, we'll do that.
Yeah. we still figure that out, but once we get rolling.
Wrap.
Yes.
All right, y'all. Love
y'all.
All right,
peace. All right.
All right.